Now, there are some people who aren't celebrating today. Pollsters come to mind. How about the polls, huh? How about those polls? Oh, Kamala Harris. How about that lady over in Iowa? How about Ann Seltzer, the much respected pollster, the highly respected pollster, Ann Seltzer? Byron York from the Washington Examiner is reporting that she's reviewing her data to find out why she was so wildly wrong. You think she was off? Remember when the Iowa Des Moines Register poll came out the other day and said Kamala was going to beat Trump by 3 points? Trump took Iowa by 14. That woman shouldn't be able to pull a dog catcher race. That woman should retire now. You know who's furious about the pollsters? A guy who, one of the smart kids, Jon Stewart, over at Comedy Central.
I do want to very quickly send a quick message to all the pollsters, the election pollsters. Me. I don't ever want to from you again, ever. I don't ever want to hear, we've corrected for the overcorrection of the voters. You don't know about and I don't care for you. We'll figure it out next time. Oh, plus or minus, we were in the margin of me. Okay. Look. Look, here's the thing. Here's what we know, is that we don't really know anything, and that we're going to come out of this election and we're going to make all kinds of pronouncements about what this country is and what this world is. And the truth is, we're not really going to know and we're going to make it seem like this is the finality of our civilization, this and thing. We're all going to have to wake up tomorrow morning and work like hell to move the world to the place that we prefer it to be. And I just want to point out, just as a matter of perspective, that the lessons that our pundits take away from these results, that they will pronounce with certainty, will be wrong.
Wow. That's Jon Stewart. Furious. Furious. And again, look at all these pollsters. Hey, Emerson, how'd you get it so wrong? Hey, NPR, partially funded by the taxpayers. How'd you get it so wrong? Hey, pollsters, what happened? You guys are so smart. You're so good. A whole lot of people got their clocks cleaned last night. A whole lot of people got clobbered. And it's nice to hear the misery, frankly, a little bit, of people like Jon Stewart, the smart kids, who turned out not to be so smart after all. Now, again, I've got this internal conflict. I don't want to rub their noses in it unfairly. I don't want to be mean-spirited. I don't want to be cruel. I know what they'd be doing to us right now if they had they shellacked us. But on the other hand, you got to be truthful, and you got to make sure they have a reckoning. Rob wants to deal with that in the great state of Pennsylvania, and that was the moment last night when your state, when you're the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania came through last night. Rob, we knew he was going to be the 47th president of the United States, so congratulations for getting it right there, Rob.
That's right. You know, the Republicans have a habit of taking the high road, being Mr. Nice Guy, turning the other cheek. And all it does is get you the Saul Alinsky treatment. If you remember the famous picture of Muhammad Ali with closed fists standing over Sonny Liston, knocked out, daring him to get back up, that's what we need to do at least one time to let him know we did this to you, and if you try this again, we'll knock you down again.
Well,
one time is all it takes.
And many would say that that's what the election was, that was the one time. And now, you know, I get it. I saw a post earlier today when I was in the hotel. I've got about 90 minutes sleep, and I could go another 24 hours. I am 4 inches off the ground right now. I am walking on air. I'm so euphoric and grateful and humbled and excited and optimistic about our future. I'm relieved that so much that was at stake has been rescued. But I saw this post early this morning. You know, when Democrats lose, they want to talk about unity. Let's be unified. Let's all get together in kumbaya. When they win, they put their opponents in jail. And it's hard to shake that off for me. I have to admit, I'm having a difficult time shaking that off. Matt's in Dayton, Ohio. I got a text today from Dayton, Ohio, Matt, that pointed out that Trump began his campaign a couple years ago in Dayton, Ohio, which is where I started my life and my career. It kind of feels cool, Matt, to welcome you to the show.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, Mike. Two things. Isn't it telling that Kamala Harris didn't even win the area where Walz is from? And then secondly, I think she sealed her fate when ABC asked her, what would you change from the last 4 years? And she said, not a thing comes to mind.
The Minnesota numbers are astounding. In fact, in this, where he's from, I think it was the county, I think they lost the county that he's from, or no, they dramatically underperformed Biden. They dramatically underperformed 2020, right? I mean, that's astounding. No, I lost you. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. 800-655-Mike. Here's Suzanne in Louisville, Kentucky. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome back.
Hi, Mike. Hey, I just would love for you to address the fact that Kamala Harris didn't even have the gratitude or professionalism to go back to Howard University at the end of the night. First of all, thank her supporters for the sacrifices they've made, and to graciously and professionally acknowledge the result of the election.
You missed me. I said just that a few minutes ago. You must have missed it.
Oh.
That's okay, because you're so right. I mean, and it's Hillary 2.0. Remember, Hillary did the same thing in 2016. Reportedly because she was shrieking and screaming and throwing things at the wall and breaking furniture and was crying hysterically and couldn't face the crowd. I wonder if that was the same problem Kamala had last night.
Yeah, disgraceful, terrible witness to young people that were trying to look up to her as potentially a female leader of the world. That's just so sad.
No class at all. Thank you. Good point. One open line, 800-655-Mike. Tommy in Minneapolis. Tommy, any riots going on there?
Not yet. It's all calm so far, so we're crossing our fingers and hoping for the best, Mike.
Brace for impact. Prepare for the worst, but pray for the best.
That is really good advice. Hey, the cherry on top of this whole thing is she's got to sign off on Donald.
Yeah, she's got to certify the election, doesn't she?
She's got to certify the election. Can you believe that?
I don't. Why are you making me?
Best?
That's the absolute cherry on the sundae. I mean, the idea that she's going to have to sit up there. I don't think there'll be any joy in her soul when that happens. I don't think there's going to be any. I don't think there's going to be any music in her heart when that happens. Yikes. All right, good to hear from you. 800-655-Mike. More coming up. We're in Washington, D.C., celebrating a glorious, epic, spectacular, historic event. Take it all in. This is history in a way that we could have never expected it. This is historic. January 20th, this town is going to be packed with people who are going to celebrate the inauguration of the 47th president of the United States. I'm already making plans. I want to be here. I want to be here for the inauguration. Don't worry. If I'm here, you'll be here because I'll bring you with me.